Hello everyone, this is Deepika Patel and welcome to the school quiz class. So let's start our today's class, and today we will discuss the fertilization process in the sexual reproduction of the plant. Okay, so let's start. In the previous video we have discussed the pollination, types of pollination, the self and cross, okay, and how it happens. Okay, so we have discussed all this, and today we will move to the fertilization process. Okay, let's check the spelling and let's see. So in the pollination, what is happening? The pollen grain is transferred from the anther to stigma of the plant. Okay, what is transferring? Transferring is the pollen grain, and what is the means of the transferring? The means is the winds or the insects. Okay, so by this the pollen grains is transferred from anther to the stigma, and now the stigma is sticky. Okay, I told you. So pollen grain is stick into this stigma. Okay, and this pollen grain grows in a tube-like structure. Grows in tube-like structure. Tube structure. Okay, and this reach into the this here ovary. Okay, and in the ovary we have the ovules. Okay, ovules, and in the ovules we have the female sex cells. So this is the pollen grains are the are from the male sex cells. Okay, so what is happening here? What I have told you, that the male sex cells and the female sex cells, they both meet here in the ovary. Okay, in the ovary they meet and they form the zygote in the ovary of the flower. Okay, in the ovary. So what is zygote? Zygote is a fertilized egg. Fertilized egg. So this is a fertilization process. Okay, where what is the fertilization process? Where the process the process in which the pollen grains grows in a tube structure, tube-like structure, and reach to the ovary and fuse to form zygote. Form zygote. Okay. So what is zygote? Zygote is a fertilized egg. Okay. So pollen grains, when it stick into the stigma, so they burst and grows in a tube-like structure and reach to the ovary, and where they meet the female sex cells in the ovules. Okay, in the ovules, and they form a zygote, which is a fertilized egg. So this is a fertilization process. Okay. Now next, let's move to the next process, which is the formation of seed. So how the seed is formed in a plant, or you can say in a fruit. Okay, so what is happening? This is a ovary. Okay, and in the ovary there is ovule. Okay, so the zygote is formed. Zygote formed. Okay, and this zygote, in the zygote the cell is divides. Okay, cell division happens. Cell division happens. Sorry, the cell division happens. Okay, and the zygote is a single cell. Okay, single cell, and this cell, when cell division is happened, so this is grow like this. Here it is a zygote here, and when cell division happens, so this is like this. Okay, it covers most of the area. Okay, and later the embryo formed. When it grows more, when this zygote grows more, so it formed into a embryo. Okay, and later this whole ovary part, when it grows more, so this whole ovary part is turned into a fruit. So fruit is formed. Okay, and the ovule, sorry, this ovum. Okay, so this is turned into a seed of the fruit. Okay, let me clear this. So what is happening here? This whole ovary is turned into a fruit. Okay, because it is growing. Okay, and this, the embryo which is formed, is turned into a seed. Okay, so from the zygote turned into a embryo when it grows more and the cell division is happening, and this embryo is turned into a seed, and the whole ovary which we have, this ovary is turned into a fruit. So you can see in a fruit you have seeds. Okay, so seeds is the successor of the embryo and embryo is the successor of the zygote. Okay, so and the ovule here, so where the ovule goes, the outer cover of the seed, the outer cover of the seed is the ovule. Okay, so just see here, you have a ovary, you have a ovule in the ovary. Okay, the small ovule, and remember I told you there can be one ovule. Okay, or there can be multiple multiple ovules. Okay, and in the ovule, in each ovule, okay, if we have a multiple ovule, so in each ovule there is a female sex cell. Okay, and this cell called the egg or ovum. Okay, so the zygote is formed in the ovule. Okay, because the cell is in the ovule. Okay, so the zygote is formed under the ovule, and this zygote is turned into a embryo, and this embryo is turned into a seed, and the whole ovary is turned into a fruit. Okay, so the seed is the embryo and embryo is the zygote. Okay, and the whole ovule, which we have the ovule, so the outer layer of the seed, if we have one seed, outer layer of the seed is become the ovule. Okay, so in apple you can, sorry, this is not apple. If it is apple, so you can see you have two or three seeds. Okay, so these are the embryos, or embryos is further evolved into a seed, and the outer cover of the seed is the ovule. Okay, so if in a ovary there is multiple ovules, so you can see there is a multiple seeds in the fruit. Okay, and if it is an ovary, there is a only one ovule, so you can see there is a single uh, seed in the ovule. Okay, uh, sorry, there is a single seed in the fruits. Okay, so this is the process of the formation of seed, and the rest part, when it becomes a fruit, when it becomes a fruit, so the rest part of the flowers is dyed. Rest part of the flowers is dyed. The rest part means the petals, the sepals which we have seen is dyed. Okay, so this is the formation of seed process. Now let's come to the germination. Germination. So we have seed. Okay, so what is in the seed? If the seed is is sown in the soil. Okay, let's say there is a soil, so this is a cotyledon. So it is a food store and it provides energy to grow the plants. Okay, and the upper part here, it is the plumule. Okay, plumule, and it further goes into a stem, or you can also see it is written here the future shoot, and this is the root part. Okay, so this is called the radicle. Okay, and this turns into a root in the future. Okay, so in the seed you have three parts. Okay, the cotyledon, the plumule, and the radicle. Okay, so radicle goes into the soil and turns into a root, and this plumule is turns in the is going the upper, and it's turned to into a stem or the shoot. Okay, stem or the shoot, and the cotyledon provides energy to grow a plant. Okay, so this is the germination, and the seed have the quality to being dormant or inactive for long time. Okay, active for long time. You can see the if the seed is in a packet, so it cannot grow there. Okay, you buy a packet of the seed, like tomato seed or the brinjal seed. Okay, so it cannot grow in a packet. Okay, where it can grow only a favorable environment, which is in the soil. Favorable environment. Okay, eh, like soil. Okay, so when this seed gets their favorable environment, so it can grow there. Okay, so this is the property of the seed, that it can inactive for long time. Okay, so this is the germination process, and we have discussed all the process. So let's end this class here, and from tomorrow we will discuss the sexual reproduction from the for in sexual reproduction in the animals. Okay, so let's end this class here, and thank you for joining the class. Thank you again.